Placental abruption is the premature separation of all or even just a part of the placenta from the uterine wall, resulting in hemorrhage or bleeding. This usually happens after 20 weeks of gestation and affects about 1% of pregnancies worldwide. Now, the placenta forms where the embryo attaches to the uterine wall, and it's a unique organ because it develops from both the mom and the fetus, and its job is to permit gas and nutrient exchange between them. The word placenta literally means flat cake, so picture it as a cake with two layers, the maternal layer and the fetal layer. The maternal layer, the decidua basalis, is literally a flattened out bag of blood with uterine arteries delivering blood in and uterine veins pulling blood out. But unlike other parts of the circulatory system where blood stays within narrow blood vessels, the decidua basalis is a huge pool of blood. The fetal layer of the placenta, on the other hand, is called the chorion, which is a tissue that has finger-like projections called chorionic villi, which have tiny fetal arterioles and venules. These villi push into the decidua basalis, like tiny fingers reaching into a warm pool of oxygen-rich maternal blood. Gases and nutrients move back and forth between the decidua basalis and the fetal veins by diffusing through the tissue layer of the thin chorionic villi. Placental abruption happens when there's a separation of the uterine wall and the decidua basalis. This separation is usually caused by degeneration of the uterine arteries that supply blood to the placenta, typically from chronic problems like smoking or hypertension. Those diseased vessels rupture, causing hemorrhage and separation of the placenta. If the separation's near the margin